Hello YouTube, this is Quinn, that's Snazzy iPhone guy, and this is an unboxing from Monster. Now, a lot of you guys know that I'm a big Beats by Dre fan. I'm kind of a fanboy, I'm not gonna lie. I think they make really good quality headphones. Yeah, they may be a little bit on the pricey side. Are you paying a little bit for the name? Yeah, but the quality itself is still pretty good. So, I'm gonna be unboxing the Beats Pros, and it's really heavy, so I don't exactly know what's in here. These headphones, in theory, came out on Sunday, but monstercable.com doesn't even have any. You need to go and buy them at your local Best Buy. But since they just shipped them out a few days ago, most Best Buys don't have them. So this is really, other than Uncle Tony 99, I think the first unboxing of these headphones on the net, which is pretty dang cool. And big thanks to Monster for sending these out. So let's crack into this box. It's really heavy. It's like 8 pounds, and I don't know what exactly is in here. These are a demo unit. They used them on Beats Day. Wow, and that is the full retail packaging. It's exciting. All right, so we got bubble wrap here, very important stuff. And we also have the Beats Pro. Now, as I said a few minutes ago, these are from Beats Day. Now, on Beats Day was when they announced all of their new products, like the iBeats, the Justin Bieber Beats, the Just Beats, the... What else did they release? I don't know. They released several headphones, but oh, they did something by LeBron James. Anyway, so these are headphones that were on display. These are not, I mean, they haven't been used yet, but they're not brand new in box. So that's why I was able to get them early, because Monster doesn't even have any. So they said, you know, we'll ship you the unit that you got that we used to display in the jewel cases on Beats Day. So these were the ones on the keynote touched by Dr. Dre. Just kidding, I don't know. All right, so we're gonna get the box here. Pretty basic, it says Beats Pro. If you flip it around, you're gonna get the exclusive Monster technology mumbo jumbo. Then you're gonna get the built for extreme durability, all that other good stuff. And then you're gonna get the memorandum by Dr. Dre himself. So, these are very expensive. They retail for $450. That's right, $450. So they aren't cheap by any means. So let's see if they justify the price. They are kind of the big brother of the studios, and they're already looking good. So we're used to the typical Monster packaging right here. A little magnetic flap, flip it over, and let's get to this compartment first. I already see the headphones. Can't even contain my excitement. And wow, this seriously is brand new. Sound matters, you know, just good packaging. Right here we have the cable itself. Now this is a cool cable. I read up on this a little. First of all, it has a 1/4 inch jack on it, which is awesome if you're going to be recording in the studio. I'm a drummer. I also plug into mixers, and this is very handy because now I won't have to have an additional adapter. I'll just have one on my headphones already. So that's pretty handy, and that will go in and make the 3.5mm headphone jack a 1/4 inch jack. So good to go. What else? Let's see. Oh, you screw it in. Okay. All right. The cable is thicker than the Studios. Now, if you remember, the cable was thick on the Studios. It's not a ton thicker, but this is like a 1/16 of an inch thick. It's thick, like maybe an 1/8 of an inch. I don't know. I don't know. I'm giving you measurements because I honestly have no clue. But if you look on this end, you have the physical end of it. There's a little plug right there. This is your standard, what you can expect from Monster cable. I think it's 24 karat gold plated cable. And then you also have this expandable cord. It's kind of like a phone cord. Hello, hello. And the reason this is there is because this is made for studio musicians and also DJs. So when you're stretching over from your board or your mixing board, this offers a little bit more leeway than just your standard straight line cord. So that's kind of cool. And then of course here at the end we have what you would plug into your audio source. So you have the Beats. Let's focus here. So you have the Beats headphone jack. Again, very nice quality. It's all metal, very high quality stuff. And there's the cable. Let's get into the packaging here. Again, brand new, still in the casing. We're gonna throw this bad boy open. You've got your service and warranty information, as well as your Monster literature. You have your important Monster product safety tips and performance tips. And we also have the quick start guide, manual, and warranty. So there you go. Very cool. Now that we've gone through that compartment, oh, and then you're also going to get one of the black microfiber cleaning cloths that Monster includes. These are good cloths. I like them. So let's slide over again and get to the headphones themselves. We're going to pull these out here. Have this little plastic lining. There is another box, and in this box, wow, there's just endless supply of fun in here. We have a whole bunch of goodies. Nope, we have the carrying case. Now the case itself, it's like a really felt kind of raincoat feeling casing. It has the Beats Pro logo on it, silk screened on, and then the Beats by Dre, Monster, all that good stuff on the back. Inside you have some delicious silica gel, my favorite treat. You have the enclosure itself, which is padded with another form of lining, and then there's the pull string with actually a solid metal clip. It's gonna have a nice feature. Okay, so that's the casing, and that's in the box below. And now, dun 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 dun, the inside of this box is padded with felt. That's pretty funny. We get to the headphones themselves, and they are pretty hefty, guys. These are not light by any means. These are designed with the DJ swivel cup in mind, so they have that implemented. They have this plastic wrapping on them. Yeah, these have never been opened. Monster sent me a brand new set. This must have been the box that was on display, because they haven't been touched. And then there's another plastic headband. Okay. We get to the headphones themselves. Once again, they are pretty heavy. I mean, it's not like I have a measuring scale, but they are not light by any means. They actually have a ratchet swivel, which is nice. They're made of solid aluminum construction. There's not a piece of plastic on this device as far as I can see. Aluminum cups. Aluminum right here, aluminum right here. This is where it swivels, of course. And this is for DJs, so when they need to talk to someone or escape from the audio, they flip that cup up and it goes above their ear when they're ready to listen again. It's kind of the same as offsetting it, but I could imagine that it's a little bit more comfortable, and it's handy, so to fold up. You have the aluminum band here, which is actually thicker than the Studio's. Once again, everything is really, really high quality. You have that ratchet clank there. And then you have the headband, which is disgustingly soft. Once again, I mean, these are heavy, but I can imagine that with this band on, you ain't gonna have any problems with comfort issues. That is quite comfy looking. You have the Beats by Dr. Dre logo. There's actually no red Beats logo on the top, which is interesting. So you got that in there. You have the ear cups themselves, which are removable, as far as I'm concerned. That's what I believe I read. I'm not going to remove them right now because that's a little bit nerve-wracking. I'll consult the manual first, but you pull them over your ears. They're actually pretty tight fitting, so I don't know if they're going to be uncomfortable. Since these cups are so soft, I can't imagine it hurts, but they are very tight fitting against your head. In the individual cups, you have a foam tip, and you can feel the driver in there, which is monstrous. Once again, though, all solid aluminum construction. You're going to see the right logo right there, and then the left logo for which ear you should put it to, and then the Beats Pro logo up there. Like I said, very solid aluminum construction, feels nice. Here's the cool thing about these headphones. You got your cord right here. Now what you do is, if you look down here, there's two headphone jack inputs. And you can plug this into either one, which is really, really awesome. There's a lot of headphones like this where it's usually on the left side. I don't know what it is, but I put my music player in my right pocket all the time. And when it's going across the side of my body, it's not extremely comfortable. So what this one does is you can plug it into either side. But furthermore, when you plug it into this side, the other side becomes a output port. So you can actually daisy chain these together, which is pretty cool. Now my question is can I daisy chain if my person or my friend listening doesn't have the Beats Pro? That's what I'll have to investigate, and I'll get back to you in the final review. But you can plug it straight in. You line it up here with the arrow. If it goes. So there we go, sorry. We'll zoom in this again. So you got your arrow right there, stick it in, line the arrow up, and you twist, I don't know which way. Maybe that's it. That's it, it locks, you just twist it right there, and it's gonna stay there. So again, guys, really solid construction, very cool looking. I'm not gonna plug them into anything right now because, you know, there's a bunch of factors that work into sound. I'm gonna burn in for at least 2 or 3 days, and then I'll get back to you on my final review of them, which will probably be out late next week. So this is Quinn, that's Snazzy iPhone Guy. Sorry this was kind of a mediocre unboxing, but I was a little bit too excited to make it look professional. So this is Quinn, that's Snazzy iPhone Guy, and as always, stay snazzy. See you later, folks.